There's folks who are doing apps for playing games. There's folks who are doing apps for all sorts of things that had nothing to do with IT, but they're building it on the ServiceNow platform. But there really were four that sort of stood out in our minds. So, talk about the first of our finalists was CreateNow, or Casino Now, or I can't remember exactly how they said it. And they literally created this app. This is a blackjack app, fully functioning blackjack. They had virtual currency, social. You could invite people. They had a knowledge base so you could learn how to do things in blackjack. It was a fully functional app. I was ready to start betting right away. Really, really pretty app. Created in about 11 hours. The next app we had was Pictionary, or PictionNow. And they literally came up with an idea of how to make Pictionary. So they had a tablet device. You could draw on the Canvas app, and you could play Pictionary with your friends. Again, it was social. You could invite friends. It kept track of scores. It had leaderboards. It was a really innovative app that was really a lot of fun that we saw being created. Again, all of this was created on Tuesday afternoon with no prep and no code ahead of time. The third one we saw was TableNow. If OpenTable goes out of business, these guys got it. What they basically did is they created an app that allowed you to search based on zip code or geolocation, find the restaurants in the area, find the reservation times that were open, look at menus, get maps, see pictures of the restaurant, make your reservation online. I booked my reservation online for dinner tonight using this thing. It was amazing. It was a really, really interesting app. That team was actually out of the New York Stock Exchange, and those guys were the most intense team I had seen. One time I looked over, they all had the double face palm going. They're all like this the entire time. Just really focused on what they're doing. Marilyn couldn't distract them. It was pretty humorous. And the last finalist was CreateNow. CreateNow is inspired by Kickstarter. I don't know if you guys know what Kickstarter is, but Kickstarter is an application where you can have projects that get sponsored, and you can donate small amounts of money to it. Well, this team decided that what would happen if IT could do that? If IT could go to the enterprise and say, here's various projects that we want to get done for the enterprise. Would you like to donate budget dollars to it, or headcount to it? Or would you like to donate, I don't know, sugar or caffeine or something along those lines to it? That's something that we thought was really interesting, and it got a lot of creativity juices going as well. So those are our four finalists. And again, really inspired, really creative apps. Everyone in the room was just intense in coding, and it was really a lot of fun to see. So now I have the honor of being able to tell you who the winner was. The winner of the first ever hackathon is CreateNow. In case you didn't know, we gave them all Apple TVs, so I forgot to mention that. So they all got Apple TVs, which I think is a pretty nice prize. And of course, they get bragging rights for the winners of the first ever ServiceNow CreateNow Hackathon. So that's worth its weight in gold. So I just want to take a final minute and thank our partners.